A lot of people think it's the coach influencing the players, but the players have as much influence on you.
Former University of South Alabama baseball coach Steve Kittrell knows what it takes to win.
And he's got more than 1,000 W's to prove it. After 27 years of guiding the Jags, Kittrell stepped down from the head coaching job earlier this year.
The coach recently talked to Eric Reynolds about his career, his players, and himself. Here's the interview.
In today's society, it's about winning, and we certainly did our share of that for a lot of years. Fourteen of my teams were ranked in the top from anywhere from 11th to 25th.
Steve Kittrell, former head baseball coach at South Alabama. He is one of only 50 baseball coaches in NCAA history to win 1,000 games. I asked Coach Kittrell to describe himself.
Just a local guy that grew up in Mobile and had a great mom and dad, good family, great support. Didn't, bend the rules at all and tried to do things the right way.
Steve Kittrell did a lot of things the right way. He played baseball at South Alabama. He was also an assistant coach there. He did both under a baseball legend.
I was fortunate to follow in the footsteps of Coach Eddie Stanky. That's where I learned most of my baseball from.
Coach Eddie Stanky, a former Major League player and manager, passed the Jags head coach cap to Kittrell in 1984. To continue Coach Stanky's winning tradition, Kittrell says he learned how to recruit good guys.
If you recruit the right players, there's just not many headaches. They're just good guys and go to class and do what they're supposed to do and brought up the right way and put education first. Those guys are fun to coach. We've been blessed with some very good ones. Juan Pierce won a World Series. Mike Mordecai was in a couple, and Turner Ward, Lance Johnson.
Coach Kittrell also called out the name Luis Gonzalez.
One of the all-time Jag favorites. Fans loved Louis, the students loved him, coaches loved him. He was an outstanding player.
And Freeze launches one to left. Back is Ryan Braun at the wall.
In October, another former South Alabama player, now in the big leagues, made the Jag Nation proud.
David is a clutch player. Like a lot of our guys have been, fortunately, through the years that have made it to the major leagues. They're difference makers. They're guys that get in big games and they make a difference. And he's one of those guys. Such a fun guy to coach. He had a great personality, and I'm happy for him. Very proud of him.
To the World Series.
I'm trying to soak this all in. I've tried to soak in this whole postseason.
David Freeze of the St. Louis Cardinals won MVP honors in the 2011 World Series and the National League Championship Series. Turner Ward now coaches future major leaguers as the manager of the Mobile Bay Bears. Coach Kittrell is excited about Ward's future.
Turner's just a fun-loving guy that's a great Christian man, a great influence on players. He's a great manager. I hope to see him one day managing in the big leagues.
So I asked Coach Kittrell, what qualities did all of his former players he named share?
Great, hard-working men that had a dream and worked hard to get it. They focused.
A lot of folks say that Steve Kittrell embodies those same qualities and has been a great example to his players.
You hope as a coach that you have been a positive influence. A lot of people think it's the coach influencing the players, but the players have as much influence on you, I think, as, and that's one thing I'm going to miss, the relationships with the players. It's been a great ride for me, a lot of fun.
In Mobile, Eric Reynolds, Fox 10 News.
The coach says many of his losses came with more than his 1,000 wins, and including 6 that would have put the Jags in the College World Series.
As for his retirement, his plans include a little fishing and some golf and a lot of time as a fan supporting South Alabama sports.